So it's too hot. So I'll do a quick backdrop at Speaker's Corner today. For a couple of reasons. Kelly Jean Keane will be here in 45 minutes, and there'll be Antifa to protest against her, and there's a Stop ULEZ protest just outside. Let me get up that a minute. It's just outside on Marble Arches here. So we're going to go there now shortly. We're going to walk through Speaker's Corner proper. It's just starting now, really. So, okay, Pink, I think, is playing tonight over at Hyde Park. So basically, this is Speaker's Corner proper now from here onwards. It's very quiet at the moment, but trust me, it won't be in an hour or so. It's only about 100 yards maybe long, and just this side and that side, in the middle of a bike lane, which is always quite interesting. So we'll just have a quick scan.
Global oligarchs, which is completely wiping all that away, because that's why they want the one so-called world government. Well, government, you cannot have government. Anyone from the States here, have you heard of into believing that you have consented to what they're doing, right? When you go and vote. So when you go and vote, you're consenting. You think you're...
You speak in sense, but I need to excuse me, just show you everything first. So, we'll come straight back to Speaker's Corner proper now. We're just going to go to the ULEZ just outside.
Exactly. So these people are not trying to vote for us. We're going to save Britain from this, you know. That's what's really taking place.
So with you, anything goes.
It's like, you've got to be careful.
I'm
Jewish. I'm very concerned.
stand
I'm
for
very hasty. I understand from
Okay, be Jewish, man.
From religious perspective, I agree with you. But as a sociologist, I find it very hard to kind of concede it. Because I know it will legislate into policies that ultimately will. Look at Poland, for example, the politics like in Poland. Go to Budapest, look at the parliament. Look at how in the last 5 years, a lot of Eastern European countries are turning into a fascist state. Their legislation, how they define liberal.
Stop talking absolute, it's not absolute, man. Stop talking absolute, it's not absolute. Oh, you see what
100 yards this way. Oh, fucking hell, what's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. So I've got chat, but what's going on here? But according to my screen, I've got no viewers. So, what's going on here? How have I got no viewers? Chat? Hi, Banks. Tell me how many viewers I got, Banks. Because I've got 0 according to me. Okay, fair enough. Right, 32. So, all the people here for the oh, look at that, occupation flags everywhere. That they, you know, there wasn't many attending, and it did catch on. And we got real big numbers. Oh yeah, lovely jubbly. Right on the entrance of a royal park. Yeah, Pink. Right, yeah. Copyright music. Copyright music. Let's get away with that. Let's have a look at this vintage fire truck. Very impressive. Ah, copyrighted music everywhere. I don't know if I can get away with this. Fucking hell. Shite. I gotta keep on talking. So if I keep on talking, he'll hopefully knock it out. But there we go. It is the style too. Okay, let's get out of that. Hello. And the one thing you mustn't do is hum what's going on. There we go. Right. Yeah, a lot of support. Which, like I said, is different to the old medical experiment days from 3 years ago. So hot, so hot. Okay, let's get the speakers. Okay, so Marble Arch, Oxford Street, Mayfair. I trust me. I only know this side of London. I don't know really anywhere else. Just know the bits I go and protest at. And obviously, all the way we go down here, we'll get to Westminster. So yeah. So for people in the chat, maybe one of my mods can put it in. Speakers Corner's been going on now for around 250 years, give or take it. Leave it all. Is it there? Oh, they must have moved it. So I don't know where Kelly J. Keane would be going today, because her group doesn't go with Speakers Corner. She normally goes 100 yards this way, but there's all that stuff there. So
I can tell you what it is. It's called self-will. Self-will has nothing to do with foreknowledge or further.
So it's not from God, it's from yourself?
No, exactly. That's
So
why
are you the God now?
No, I never said that God's. I only said that was given to me.
You wanted to say that God, I asked him.
I spoke to God. I never said I spoke to God.
No,
I said it was given to
by
me.
who? What is given to you? By who? By who?
By the Most High.
How did he give it to you? Prove it to me. How did he convey it to you? Oh, in a dream?
How about like this? And I don't take it.
what?
No, don't take it offense. I told you. Because I've experienced foreknowledge and forethought, the only thing, because I don't know you, okay, don't take it offensive way, don't take it offensive. I'm going to take guidance of Jesus Christ, which says, do not throw your pearls on the dogs. So I'm not going to go.
okay, it's not really going anywhere.
The shoes and get to my friend. And then if you want, you can stay around.
So yeah, this will in the next hour or so Mushabi implode, and there'll be a lot more people here. It'll just be this section, running 50 yards there and maybe 50 yards here, and just there, that section there. There's a lot of religious loonies here, you know.
Prophecy, don't you know the head of prophecy has been cut off with head of John? Here's the words of God.
He cannot sin.
Yes, I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner. I myself give you question.
You cannot sin. He says, what, see, I asked him. No, his Bible says that. First John chapter 3, man, it's the Bible out. He says, it's just said he commits sin.
If I would not sin, I would no longer be
The Bible said, what would be sin? He should have God. He should have the devil, the Bible says. Hold on. I don't know. I don't live in the Bible. I don't live by it. It doesn't apply to me. Yes, I commit sin. No, but my criteria that I live by don't say I'm the children of the devil. But if you say that, but if you know for a second though.
Notice who speaks of the devil. I never say a single word about the devil.
His own book.
So we know.
book.
So I already know. Don't you understand? Because
Your own book.
the reason why you speak of the devil, because the devil is behind
Read the
you.
Bible out.
The devil is behind you.
I'm not the
You
devil.
don't even know it.
If you know the story,
Whoever has
if you know the story,
the devil is behind
David was
you.
sinning.
First John chapter 3.
David sinned.
Let me read it first.
Hold on.
I didn't
Let me
say
read the
anything
book first.
about devil.
But
Not
he
even for a
repented.
moment. That's the proof to you when I speak is a true experience.
Let me use his own Bible and show him that he's an imposter. His own Bible gonna your own Bible gonna show you. Yes,
What are
Okay.
you showing me? What are you
Let's get towards Kelly Jean Keane. So unless I was told she was coming this week. I haven't checked recently, but I was told she was. I'm not seeing any police. Why am I not seeing any police? So they had the facial recognition van up there earlier on, but like 2 months ago, the last time I was up here, they had 11 vans, police vans parked around here, expecting loads of trouble, but she called it off. Look, these fucking loonies waiting to fucking queue up to an open air gig. I mean, just think about that, right? Queuing up in the fucking belting sun, 25 degrees, 28 degrees, whatever it is in London now, and you're sitting in a field, and you could be, and then turn up at whatever time you want to turn up. I mean, these gates will be open soon, and this queue will go. It won't take long to go, but just baked out, isn't it? Just baked out massive. Can't see the screen, it's so sunny. 29 degrees, I can see that. Okay. Kelly Jean King is normally behind, I'm not sure who that thing is, but I can't see any police. Where are you going to walk? Oh, there's police over there. So it's one van. Most speakers' corners, not always, but there's quite a lot of presence sometimes. And considering there was a big fight last week between Christians and Muslims, exactly where we were just then, which people can check in the, if anyone wants to put it in the back chat, I think it's a 4-minute video going around a bit. Right, so yeah, they'd normally be here. She called it off. She must have. Oh. Yeah, they clearly have, because that's where they'd be. I think they'd be normally by here, around that section. So, and she always meets at 1 o'clock. And the supporters will be here by 12 o'clock. So yeah. great day, mind you. But I did come here to do a couple of things at once. This, you know, so they've got a protest over there, Speaker's Corner, always on a Sunday, and we get Kellie Jane Keen 100 yards away the other direction. So I'll have a chat with the Roses and see what they got to say. Oh, they're in there, so. The window's shut, the aircon's on, innit? I don't blame them. Hi there.
Thanks, sir.
I'm just wondering, is that Kellie Jean Keen today, or is she cancelled? Because it doesn't look like there's much going on down there.
To be honest, I don't think much is going on either. Well, I mean,
Yeah, she normally turns up at 1, see, but yeah, I'm going to be here all afternoon. But yeah, I was expecting, you know.
well, there's lots of other events going on as well.
Yeah.
So,
She was 2 weeks ago because I looked at her post, but maybe she's changed, I don't know. But nice one, lads. You got the aircon on?
yeah, certainly.
Right. Okay, so I don't know. You're quite honest, I think, with me. Between 1 and 3, that's normally what. Yeah, it starts at 1 and ends at 3. That's basically what that is then. And you just got it a bit mixed up, I think. Which makes sense. Starts at 1 and finishes at 3 for there. I was going to slot that in if it come to me. Okay. Okay. Nice. Just for the lulz then. Let's check the queue. Let's check the testosterone in that queue. Okay. I can smell soy. A bit of almond milk around, isn't there? Mind you, that's an oxymoron. Almonds can't make milk, can they? That's what they call it, though. Milk is a dairy thing, correct? Wow, there you go. It is being attended by mostly 90% females. And then you've got some characters. I reckon she's going. The pink tassels, she made an effort. Oh. Right. Oh, it's the American preacher. He's fucking crazy.
Muhammad said, dun 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 dun, I am the prophet. No, was Muhammad the prophet of Allah? But he wasn't of God because we can follow
the Bible says thousands of years before Muhammad existed, and we can see in the book of Deuteronomy.
This says that your Bible from
Just a minute, I can help you, but you've got to listen back up. Now, in the book of Deuteronomy, I will deal with one at a time.
Stick with us.
You're number 17. That's number 1. You're number 4. Okay? We've got to go in order. We're in England and we chew here, right?
Carry on, carry on.
Now, in the book of Deuteronomy, you ever read it?
What was the Bible before Jesus?
We'll get to your question, sir. Wonderful question. In the book of Deuteronomy, you ever read it?
I've read bits of it.
Have you ever read in Deuteronomy 18, 15?
I read all the way through to 18. It's interesting.
Do you know it?
I know 18.
What's it
18,
say?
Prophesies a great prophet to come.
A great prophet to come. Who was that?
We believe it was Muhammad.
All right? So let's read and see thousands and thousands of years before their prophet Muhammad appeared and said, I am the last prophet. Now, here's what it says. This is Moses
We'll raise a
speaking.
man like you from amongst your brethren, etc., etc., etc.
He knows that much.
Carry on.
God will raise up a man from among your brethren, and he shall be the prophet, and whoever will not listen to him, my words which he shall speak in my name, I myself will require it of him. Now,
Why do you read it?
Wait, didn't he say, isn't there a bit where he says a man like you? A man like you.
he said brethren, right? Was Muhammad a brother of Moses?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Then Muhammad was a Jew.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
Define
yes,
Define
yes.
Define brethren.
Was Moses?
Who was the brother?
Moses a Jew?
Who was the brother of Isaac?
Sir,
Who was the brother of
you're
Isaac?
walking in it
Who was
now.
the brother of Isaac?
You got yourself full.
Who
in
was
the
Isaac's-
same
who was
feet
Isaac's brother?
because you are against the Jews.
Who was Isaac? Firstly, no, I'm not.
Well, then Muhammad's a Jew.
No, he's not.
If
No, he's not.
Moses said
He's
a
not.
prophet will come of my brethren, then Muhammad was a Jew.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Muhammad was a Jew.
Yeah.
Oh. Listen, you've got to, you're going to claim this as Muhammad. He just didn't know it yet.
Who are the Jews descended from? Who?
The Jews are your friends.
We know
Without,
the Jews. We know
without
the Jews.
being their enemies.
You're the white man. You're not involved.
No.
You're the white man.
Now, I'm not white.
You are.
I'm Caucasian.
You are.
Why do you not
Listen,
like? Why do you not like?
I'm
the Jews?
about as white as you are black.
I'm not black.
That's what I said. You're starting to listen.
Why do you?
No,
Why do you not
just
like,
a minute.
Why do you not like?
You're
the
number
Jews?
17.
Why do you like? No, it was 18.
Your number-
I was 18.
Now you're 19 because you're arguing. No,
Who's the brother of Isaac? Answer.
No,
Answer.
no.
Answer.
for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son. You know what love is?
We say therefore.
You don't know what love is.
So we say the origins.
Love the world. Who did Allah love before the world began? Who? Allah didn't love anybody. But God loved us. While we were yet sinners, God sent his son and died for our sins. Without that, we have no forgiveness. My Muslim enemies, they believe
We're not your enemy.
that I didn't say
You
enemies.
said friend. We're not your
Right,
enemy.
it's a mixture.
We're not your enemy.
You're still, he's
We're not
still
your enemy.
deciding too.
We're not your enemy.
Well, you think
Nobody else
that
believes in Jesus.
Jesus Christ
Yeah.
even a blind
Go and
man,
ask the Jews what they think about you.
even the blind man,
Ask the Jews
could
what
go
they
to
think
the
about
British
you. Ask me.
Library
Ask me.
and
Yes.
find
He's saying the
factual
word of
evidence
God.
of Jesus Christ, who was buried
They
after he was
disrespect Jews from their
crucified
perspective.
and rose from the dead.
He's calling us enemies. I'm saying it's a false alarm.
Factual evidence, not fantasy, like Muhammad is the prophet of God. He is a prophet, but he's a false prophet. He is a prophet, but in error. Listen, all I have to do is ask my frenemies one simple question. Factually prove to me, factually, not by fantasy, factually prove to me that the Quran is true. Factually. Number 18, go ahead. Factually. Factually, you're not listening very well.
Oh, I need some shade. I don't think you're allowed to busk in royal parks. You're not allowed to do a lot. So you can't have loud inhalers in royal parks. There's lots of stuff you can't do. So I would have thought busking would have been one of them.
The powers of the last days is soon to come upon
Oh, Christ, the music's done now, isn't it? I mean,
get a free copy of this special book called The
Don't
Great
matter.
Controversy. This will tell us exactly what we need to know in order to prepare ourselves and our families for what is about to happen. The present is a time of overwhelming interest to all people. Rulers and statesmen, men who occupy positions of trust, are wrecking the relations that exist among the nations. They observe the intensity that is taking possession of every.
I don't know what the hell that's for. That's new. Just expand. They just expand it. They do.
But the world is on the verge of a stupendous crisis. So what is the crisis on the horizon? To find out, get a free copy of this book called The Great Controversy today. The calamities by land and sea, the unsettled state of society, the alarms of war are portentous. They forecast approaching events of the greatest magnitude. The agencies of evil are combining their forces and consolidating. They are strengthening for the last great crisis. Great changes are soon to take place in the world, and the final movements will be quite advanced. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This is why we are distributing copies of The Great Controversy. Get a free copy today. The world is becoming more and more large. Soon great trouble will arise among the nations, trouble that will not cease until Jesus comes. So what will be the cause of the crisis? The answer is in this free book, The Great Controversy.
Just want to sit down in the shade for 5 minutes, have a drink, have a fag. Fucking hell. That's a misfit, isn't it? This is where the horses do their trotting or whatever. This is specifically for horses. Ah. Right. I want to get in the shade, so let's just stay by here a second. Show my fucking age. Right. Yeah, Dave, it is, mate. It's too fucking warm. I'm just gonna leave you there a second. Well, doesn't look like Kelly Jean Keane is going to be here today, and so that sort of scuppers the live stream really. But so alright, my finger's in the way. Hey man. Alright.
Good day.
So I know Banksy was in the chat earlier on. I don't know if he's still in there. Are you coming down, Banks? Get some shade. Okay, I'm reading the chat now. Well, of course. I remember the last time he said, "Oh, you know, I don't have a mobile to take out." Yeah, you'll find me using my live stream. Yeah, so how the fuck will you find me? Yeah, that's if he ever turned up. Yeah, it's just on his way, isn't it? G4S.
I can see the book right in front of us. We're standing right.
Because I'm a logic person.
Yes. Maybe it's just too hot to get everyone out today.
That is who God sent. He didn't send me. He didn't send you. He sent himself. In a religion that rejects Jesus Christ as the Son of God.
Fucking hell. I got a 45-minute walk back to the car later as well.
See, God's given us over the choice. Right? You're standing there today.
But he needs to get some distance away from me, doesn't he?
I think I'll get dressed this morning.
I'm gonna sit down. Just sit down for 20 minutes, whatever. Just you have to deal with it, viewers. If anything happens, there's some shade there. I'm gonna use the shade by the trees. There's not much shade. There's literally just a little shade out there. Yeah, I took a litre with me today, 2 500ml, like, but I drank the one on the way here and the other one's just fucking boiling. Well, I done it 2 months ago across the road. It's $2.50 for a bottle of water. That's not even cold. Baked, you got it. It's not even cold. It's like, you know, a little bit, but you're thinking you're paying $2.50. You want it proper cold, don't you? You want it ice cold. Well, the sun's the blowing of the tree is crazy on the picture, isn't it? I'll move across a little bit more. Let's see if I can. That's better. Yeah, he's home. So, yeah, but I am sort of, I think a lot of people are just not come down because of the heat. I think it seems to be. TSGs in the park. I know because I counted them. They're all around. Now, I've just seen one leave or move going over there, which, you know, there's nothing happening. Not on that side anyway, but you never know what stuff happens at Speaker's Corner. And that ULEZ, I don't know if you can hear that ULEZ protest. There's lots of horn blasting by the normies in their cars. I think I mostly repeated myself, but I think the normies are going to wake up on certain issues now. So last time, 11, like I said, from that's what 200 yards away. Flip that camera. No problem. I just pity there was obviously more plans for today, and you know, if Kelly J. Keen's not here, then there'll be no Transifa here, so that took two of them away. But I don't stay late, but it seems Speaker's Corners that's the be like 3 o'clock onwards. Can't. So we're saying. Well, they've opened the gates to the concert now, and everyone's in. Yeah, I'll show you quickly. So it's all queuing up. They're all queuing across the field, aren't they? Like I say, you turn up and you're just sitting in the sun for whatever reason, I don't know. And of all days, you don't want to be sitting in the sun really. Yeah, we are carbon, don't forget. Tic Tac. Ox. Oh. crosswind as well. Shit, where's my glasses? Fuck's sake, I left my glasses over there, or I put them down somewhere else. Where have I put them? They're only Ray-Bans. Only Ray-Bans. They're about 8 years old. I've lost them a few times and I always seem to find them, so I can't remember taking off by here. Shit. No, they're not over there. Not over there. I just checked then. It's not on my head. Let's have a look. You haven't found any glasses, have you, love? Excuse me. Have you found any glasses, love? Sorry? I just sat down behind you, yeah, and I've lost my glasses. No.
I haven't seen the kids.
Yeah, she was only looking at me because she had her headphones on. Oh shit! So I sat down by here, didn't I? A bit further on. Yeah. You haven't found any glasses, have you, girls? I might have left them over there though, wouldn't I? Fuck's sake. Cock. Let me go on, man. Right. I moved from over there, didn't I? Let's have a look. This is the other place I sat down and moved on from, I think. I can't see the fucking chat anyway. I see it better without the fucking glasses. That's not the problem. Let's have a look. I sat down by here. There you go. Oh yeah. Okay. Done. Lost them. They're about 8 years old. It's not bad. I only paid fucking 30 quid for them. They were real. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Oh. No, it wasn't there, was it? No, it was literally here. It's where I first sat. But how the fuck? So not happen. Oh, there we go. What do you mean she's just gone live at Speaker's Corner? Where the fuck is she then? What are you on about? Oh yeah, I sat on the horse path, wasn't I? Yeah, they might be there. I know where I left them. Yeah, I know where I left them. Idiots. Right, go granted, it's a bicycle path, yeah? But obviously, Speaker's Corner just takes it out. And you get these like really aggy cyclists think, oh, it's a cycle path, you've got to fucking move a little forward. Well, there's so many numbers, it's just, you know, you just got to go around that section. Shit. Right. Let's see if I can find where I was then. Where are those? There it is. Those stanchion things there. So I was. So let's see. It's the sort of thing you'd miss. Is it? Who said horses? Oh my god, who said horses? Who said horses? Who said fucking horses? Who said horses? Where's the horses, man? Who said horses? Where is it? Fucking muted myself. How long have I muted myself for? Oh, damn shit. Right. So I have to fix them properly when I get home. Wow, that's crazy stuff. Right, can we get some mods confirming what's going on here now? Is Kelly Jane Keane or whatever? I have lost these a few times since I've had them. Right. How many have you got in the chat now, chaps? Because I've got 0 according to me. So stupid. Come on, man, slow it down. What we got? 118, it's alright. See if speakers changes a little bit. We've got some more speakers going through. Yeah, there's the Kelly Jane Keane's not going live, is she? Like I said, there'd be police everywhere if she was here.
Feminism directly attacks individuals. You know, trans people, let them have their freedom, as long as they don't bother anyone.
Trans people are clearly activists.
Oh, yeah, of course. As long as I don't get attacked in any way, do what the fuck you want. But as soon as you go to war with me, it's on, you know? Thank you.
They don't have to know.
As you can see, there's a lot of people who just walk past and have a little quick look confused, bemused, and they wander off like these two. What's going on here? Funny, isn't it?
That day, the Lord will inhabitants of Jerusalem, so that the people and the house of David shall be like this. Like the angels of
And then said what he said to the angel, I'll pour out hospitality for Allah. And then said what we said to the angel, hospitality for Allah. So they postured to the angel and he got his business. He refused, he was arrogant, and became one of the instruments. And we said, oh Adam, dwell you and your wife in paradise. And eat their from in ease and abundance.
You can't hear what he's saying, so it's a pointless exercise. It's like flies around shit. Oh, there's another cube forming.
That's the truth. The truth is Jesus.
It's like they're really precious to go in their bus lane. Well, to be fair, just got to pick your way around it.
You can shake your head all you want. Listen, when I was 17 years old, which is about your age, when I was 17, I was in the Catholic Church. I'm one of 10 children, number 9 out of 10 kids. And when I was in the Catholic Church, my parents said, get to church, go to confession, you will be an altar boy. Or you're not. They didn't know. Care the word. Could it be true? Could it? And I asked.
Keane is somewhere.
He said he's gone over that way. Apparently this lot are going to that old police station. Do you know where it is?
Well, Kelly Jean Keane is. Is that where they're going?
He told me to tell you. He's gone that way.
Oh, fucking great.
Saw the Welsh auditor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, get over that way.
The old police station.
Yeah, I'm not an auditor though, but nice one.
I thought you were.
No, I film protests. That's it. Cheers, mate. Right, well, fuck me. Okay, we're gonna go over there. Right. The old police. She moved the cane, and the coppers weren't straight with me, were they? Okay, but it's not far, the police station, but I can't remember where the fuck it is. There's a Royal Parks police station in Hyde Park. I have walked past it a few times. So, thing is, all these high vis people are just turned up for the fucking game. Okay. If I see a couple, I'll ask him. Right. Damn it. What's the time? didn't walk past it earlier on, and I went a certain direction, so I don't really want to go back the same direction. But does anyone know where the cop stop is from here? I know it's not far. But I came from this direction, and it wasn't this way, I don't think. So I would have seen it. Yeah, they're not Royal Park staff, they're stewards. Right. Oh, there you are, ambulance staff. They'll know where the police station is. They'll know where it is. Or paramedics. Let me just get the camera down. I don't want to like film them. Hi, I'm looking for the police station.
There you go. Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I think it's probably in the middle of this thing.
Here. No,
it's definitely not in the middle of that.
No. I think it's that one to that one.
So follow this path all the way down, and it's
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. You weren't going to see Kelly Jean King, are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I was attempting to.
Yeah.
Find him.
So she moved again.
Oh, did she?
She normally goes by there, doesn't she?
Yeah, the Reformers Tree. Yes.
Yeah, so I came in from that direction and I didn't see the police station on the way in, so
No, that's the
I think we should.
I came in from Hyde Park. Yes.
So I've walked past it before,
Oh yes.
so
Yeah.
it's not far from here. But you'll notice when it's there, it's a proper old building.
Yes.
I don't know why she moved again.
Possibly because of this. I think it's a different event.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I think it's a lot of people wondering where everything is. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. Well, I mean, this big thing in the middle makes it very confusing.
Yeah, I've seen the paramedics and I thought the same thing.
Yes.
But yeah,
The official looking people who might know what's going on.
Esa es la pink.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, Speaker's Corners seems quiet.
Really?
Yeah, I only come up here once a month or something, but
Oh, right.
I thought it'd be busy, but I think
But they're probably put off by
the sun.
The sun, yes, yes.
I think what Speaker's Corners does, especially in the summer, is it starts later.
Ah, I see. When it gets a bit.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Problem is
wonder if the demographic of that's coming to see Pink might be not quite in keeping with the message. There's a lot of the people at Speaker's Corner.
the radicals, the Islamists. You know what these ones?
All of the there it is. All of the.
That's it. Yeah.
All of the sort of more radically religiously inclined.
Yeah. Some just talk crazy, others act on it though.
That's it. Yes, that's the difference. Yes.
Hatton Tash, one of the speakers from there, got stabbed last year.
Really?
Yeah, and it was on camera.
Great.
There you go. Yeah, they haven't caught him, but
Was stabbed.
yep, in the eye. Mr. Eye and caught Thomas Hamper.
That's terrible. Really.
Yeah.
That's awful. That's terrible.
Yeah, Hatton Tash, her name is. Well, it looks all calm and peaceful.
It does. There doesn't seem to be a large protesting.
Transifa types.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't. Maybe they got the message.
You know our place in here though now, we've got to stay back up the way.
Back a stump.
I sat down a couple of months ago and she said, "Excuse me, you're showing your arse crack." And I looked at it and it was like, I think, one like a major. I thought, okay. So we can't even. So for people who don't know, let me get into the mic. So these are women, biological women, that want to protect women's spaces. There's Kelly Jean in there, orange, and protect women-only spaces and women's sports. So. I'll talk to you now, but normally there'd be a huge mob of Trantifa trying to bully their way and just act like degenerates. So, in a way, it's good to see that they're left alone today. Yeah. You can hear them, can you? So, see once again the strict rules of the park. No enhanced equipment, audio equipment. No, they're not. They're not at Glastonbury. This is the facial. Brian? Something so nice?
Sorry.
Sorry.
You know, Antifa are not expected to die.
No, it doesn't seem to be.
No, they're not.
Brian, I heard you're a Nazi. Sorry. I'll speak to you later, yeah. Too loud for him. leave him to it. Alright, let's get back over there. No Antifa is turning up, clearly. This way then. Yes, I think I came from that direction. Let's get in the shade a bit. They're doing TikTok videos, look. Look at the fucking state on it. Look. Fucking state of it. Fucking hell. And I bet they're miming all the way through that as well, I don't know. Yeah, I might be in the shot, wouldn't I? I'd still be in the shot if they give it a go. Kelly Jean King missed a trick today. She missed a massive, massive trick. Because if she'd have carried on and gone to the Reformers Tree, where she has been for the last year, she'd have picked up a lot of visual traffic from the Pink concert, and people would have must be taken note and listened in. You know, you got to get 1% to listen in. When you got 50,000 people or 20,000 people go into a concert, and you get 1% of that, it's not bad numbers. So she shouldn't have moved. I think Reformers Tree is coming up now. Yeah, it'd have been close, but it's not inside the grounds. So I'm trying to work out which one is Reformers Tree. I keep being told they all look the fucking same to me. Jump in the shade, I can look at the chat then. Yeah, I can read better with the glasses on my head. Dave, and nice one, Fox then. So, Reformers Tree, I believe, let me go in the shade, is around here. Yeah, it's especially. You can't make out a tree out of it though, can you? Unless that's it. And they meet around here normally. Well. Let's get the sun on. Fuck it now. The problem is what you get with these venues, it's like they build like a fake house, see the fake house there and what have you. Now, most will be humid as fuck in all these fake houses with roofs on top. And there's no shade anywhere there, like it's pretty hard, you know? And they could have just put like a little scaffolding up with a shade from the top and just let the air run through. Loads of people will be collapsing today in this, and I can't even hear any music in there. It's supposed to be open. Where's the beats? Where's the beats? You know, when there's no beats, you play beats, don't you? You know, you press play. If no one's playing, you press play. It's a fucking 2-day festival, right? And I bet the searches are like vodka and water bottles. They won't allow it in even. Yeah, you want to go to the search area and fucking. So yeah, well, she was here then, but she moved to a different location. She's going to stay there now from now on. So now it's nice and shady there. So the ULEZ process is still going on. I can hear it from here. Well, we'll go to it, I think. Wow, I want to see my neck. I didn't put any sunblock on because I don't know. It's different when you're. So I'm gonna get a chest mount again. So for the people who donated recently, I'm gonna get a nice chest mount phone. So. I wondered why the facial recognition vehicle moved from there. Should have known. Because can't even clean the lenses because I'm live. Oh. He's got some energy in he. The Texan.
I think there's some absolute bullshit going on out here, by the way. Oh, is it?
See the occupation flags? It's kind of a very good reception, isn't it? Let's be honest about it.
Everybody to be informed so that when something prepared for final events coming upon this earth, do not be afraid. Come and take a free copy of this amazing book, The Great Controversy, and find out what is happening in our world.
Seraj. That being said, you good?
All good, man.
Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, likewise.
You alright?
Although who's this guy smiling at me? I didn't recognise him.
Yeah.
His glasses. Oh, you just wait?
No, I've been here since 11 o'clock.
Oh, really? I've been here like 12.
It is.
Yeah. I've been around.
I went to see Kelly Jean King.
Shit, she's there, isn't it?
Yeah, well, she's moved to the police station. But it's yeah, it's no Transifa turned up. None. They were outnumbered last time, see. So, for people who are not from London, this is coming to your city and town. Trust me. So, let me just who signed up for it? Well, I am Cardiff, Bridgend, fucking Bridgend, and Swansea have signed. 100 cities have signed in the UK so far. They're going to start it. They're going to start it with a little drip, like if the public step up now, they just won't go through with it as like they did. They'll just drip something else in, and it'll be a drip, drip, drip effect. You know, 2020 cars. Even the bus driver. It's the pink cab for pink. National Express. They all understand. The pink taxi going nuts. This big coach. This massive coach. They all understand. And they understand it now. So you can imagine what it'll be like in 6 months. He's going around on that little bike, he is. Just keeps on going around that. Will the police beep, 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 beep. Another 100 grand cars, massive buses. Planet friendly. It's an oxymoron, that statement. Bloody hell. There you go, Stratton Hill. He's right in my way now, isn't he?
que ele venía con
Hey, 100 grand cars again. Yeah, everyone's doing it. That's the sightseeing bus doing a funny horn. It's a great spot, this is, by the way. Hey, hey.
Follow my lead. I found out.
This book is for everyone, regardless of your faith.
I never knew you were the soul waiting for me.
National Express again.
The present is a time of overwhelming interest to our world. Always mistakes they observe the intensity that is taking possession of every earthly life, and they recognize that something great and so what is the crisis on the horizon? The founders of the great this book are the great controversy today.
Okay.
This is why we are distributing copies of the great controversy. Get a free copy today. The world is becoming more and more lawless. Soon great trouble will arise among the nations, trouble that will not cease until Jesus comes. So it's in this free book, the great controversy.
I seriously just cannot see the screen. Okay, so that's what it is. I think I'm still live. Yeah, I can see chat. I think it's moving. Okay, we've got enough horns now. Let's go and look for the radicals and Islamists.
Coming together to form a new world order. Come and take your free copy of the Great Republic. You cannot get this book in your local bookstore. That is why we are.
Hey, Sean.
Here's you. I was thinking it was you.
What? How you doing,
Yeah,
man?
it was you. You look so different.
With my haircut.
Oh yeah, what is it? So what's going
Let's
on?
get in the shade. Can't stand.
Where's those gender communists?
They're not here. And it's the Royal Police Station Park. Police station they're at.
Where's that?
So you could basically it's there.
Yeah.
So I would go if you walked in that direction. I lasted in there.
Well, did they turf you out?
Well,
Hilariously, that's their name.
Yeah, I spoke a bit loud. I seen Brian. I said, "Oh, Brian, I heard you're a Nazi."
Brian?
You know, Brexit Brian, mixed race, mixed.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. Oh, I know him. Yeah.
Because they all call him a Nazi. I always find it funny when they call mixed race Brian a Nazi. Yeah, I heard you're a Nazi. She went, shh, shh, it was all clicking, going, shh. I was like, Brian, I'm out of here, man.
I mean, they're not. They only care because it affects them now directly.
Yeah.
Everything else, they're for the agenda.
But there's no
I don't like this.
There's no transy for that. So.
Transceiver, yeah. But there you go. Antifa only show up when they know they've got the monopoly on numbers.
Yeah.
They won't show up. They're cowards. They're cowardly people. They won't show up. They only turn up when they have a swarm kind of mentality.
That's the public have been really responsive.
What to that? Yeah, I know. I've been there. I just thought. Do you know what? I had a funny feeling. I knew there wouldn't be an actual speaker's corner because they hold this thing. Oh, we don't want to be with men. We don't want to be with men. Women won't be able to talk with men out there.
That's why they went to the Reformers tree, innit? That's why they went to the Reformers.
That's where they usually go. I've been there.
And I know, and they should have stayed there today because it's free. They could have used it, and they'd have picked up some feminists maybe or whatever they want to call themselves. You know, females for going to the gig because that's about 90% female gig attended.
What is the gig?
Pink.
Oh, it's Pink.
So
the actual singer.
So you just got like soy.
I was wondering why they're all wearing pink. I thought maybe it's that a turf thing, but then I thought no, it's probably a Hyde Park thing, isn't it? Yeah. So
No,
it's the Hyde Park Festival. That's the Hyde Park.
I'm on the way.
No, they're too stupid for that.
And they moved. They moved so like out the way, like when no one sees them.
Yeah, I get you. But I'm not a fan.
No, but
anyway, dude, I'm gonna go back to that.
Sure.
So let me know, yeah.
Yeah, nice one, mate. So let's have a look. We've got 50%. I'm sure. Let me just check this picture, see if I can get it brighter. I'm sure it's on the brightest one. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but just wait till later, eh? Absolutely.
So I'm gonna get a. No, that was shut. Completely shut. See, the Texan moved over to the pathway, so he picked up, like, you know, getting the normies looking over.
Who did he love?
Maybe looking quite bemused by it all, but
Did he love him?
I tell you what, there ain't much going on on speakers today.
Let me ask you a question. Who makes the state to God? I can say to go to God. English, and if you can only understand the Quran in Arabic, that means that Allah is an Arabic God, and that's all. Because he doesn't know English. God's love can change everything.
Listen, Jesus didn't speak English.
Can change
Jesus
your
didn't speak
soul.
English. Jesus didn't know English.
God's love can give you true joy and forgiveness of sins.
Allah does. Allah does as well.
Allah doesn't give you sitting there. You've been angry for the last hour. Oh, I don't see any. Let me see at least one smile. Barely. And, I mean, Allah didn't give you much. But I want to tell you, the love of God is in Jesus Christ, who died for the sins of Muhammad and every other prophet and man.
Why people still
when we
murdering
reject
and
him,
committing
we
adultery?
reject God's love.
If Jesus
No.
died, why there are people who are killing, murdering and committing adultery then? Oh, so different died for nothing. Oh, that's sad. He died for nothing. That's sad. Still Christian, but still murdering and committing adultery.
He's going before he gets a red card. Very smart man. God bless you, sir. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, son. Go to the pink. As a Muslim, he's going to the pink concert. All right. Any questions before I get down? Any questions? I only answer questions from sane people.
All right.
All right,
so
go ahead.
Let me ask you a logical question, right? So you believe that Jesus died for your sins, right?
On sin, not mine only, because he proved that he was God in the flesh. It was already before he even was born. They said, this son that will be born of a virgin will save his people from their sins.
All right, then let me ask you this
and
question,
then he
right?
did that and rose from the dead. You can go to the British Library and find books like Josephus and Thaddeus, all kinds of books that support this exact thing that happened. He not only rose from the dead, he spoke to over 500 people afterwards.
Then let me ask you.
Proved himself.
Fine, so he died for all of our sins, right? So does that mean that I can commit anything in this world? Let's say if I were to murder a person, then fine, I'm still going to go to heaven because Jesus died for
doesn't mean that. You're misunderstanding. Well, let me just. You're talking literal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Reasonably literal. So let's just say, just for an example, don't get upset, that you're not really a man. You're AI. Right? You look like a man. You act like a man. I think you're a man. You're AI. You're a machine. You're the one that asked me. Look at your
My first time here.
No, actually not, because last time I came
Yeah. You were doing evil as an AI, as a machine, and I was your creator because you're a machine.
I'm challenging the God, the creator of the physical world, gave you the form, because I say
No, I've seen her. She was interviewed by Studio thing. Oh yeah. She swears a lot. The one with the guy here. You see, women are so much more popular than men.
What is your home God? What would you want?
Ali Dawa.
Maybe Ali Dawa's fallen in love with me.
What have you got to offer?
For the prick that he is. And I said it to the camera. He's a prick. He's using his platform to make fun of people, take the piss out of people, and spread lies. A lot of Muslims don't like him. A lot of people don't like him. He ain't nobody. The first time we met, he said to me he was nobody. He proved me right. He is nobody. A pathetic loser who can't even show up. Absolutely typical.
So look in the camera and get me Ali Dawa.
Ali Dawa, I think you're the most pathetic person I've ever seen. I've already said it in a video. Everybody knows I think it. Absolutely no idea. I don't think they know that.
There you go. Yes, but I'm not going down at 65, am I? You're old. You won't go to 65. You won't. And my granddad.
Anyway, go and get somebody else up.
Words used only in the Western world, and they're used to divide and break up and to shut down debate from any kind of community. You can be black people get called anti-Semitic. Muslims get called anti-Semitic. No, not you. But I'm just saying everyone.
Mate, we're doing a video here, mate.
Move out the way, fuck's sake.
Not for fuck's sake, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, he's speaking for fuck's sake. Obviously.
For fuck's sake,
Mate, listen, pal, we're just doing a video. Can you just back off?
You just ruined it, mate. Start again.
Take number 2.
I will.
Oh, mate. Okay, you ready, John?
Yeah.
Get those 7 correct deadly sins right.
You're not starting again, are you?
I am, yeah.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. John Lawrence here, leader of the National Housing Party, getting into local elections because I want to change our government because I think it stinks. They're ripping you off, all that money they're taking off you, your price of your fuel, your ULEZ in London, your CAS tax in Manchester. We want it all stopped. They're screwing over the working class and everyone here who works and pays money into the government. We want it stopped. But today, I want to talk about 7 deadly sins. To me, the 7 deadly sins. And them words are racist, misogynist, Islamophobia, transphobic, anti-Semitic, sexist and homophobic. Them are the 7 deadly sins to me. Why? Because they shut down debate over things. They silence you if you've got an issue with somebody. And these words are only used in the Western world. They're not used in Africa. You go and ask the African leader, he has to ask his personal assistant what LGBT means and what homophobia and transphobia means. But only in the Western world are these words used. And they're used really well in England. Just keeps all our communities divided. They just keep all our communities divided.
Push me around.
In Oldham is a typical area of where this happens. And there's been many articles, and there was an investigation into the Oldham Bradford riots in 2001 which identified that the council never dealt with racial tensions, segregation and housing, which ended up with the riots, and they're the worst riots in 15 years. Now when the report came out, they blamed it on the things the council didn't do. My dad was Jamaican, he was a community leader. In the early 90s, my dad and other members of the community approached the council and told them about these issues. Nothing was done. Then 7 years later we had the Oldham Bradford riots. And when you look at the report states that the stuff my dad and other members said was what caused the riots. But the council and our politicians are afraid to go after these because of politically correct terms to shut you up. You might have a debate about something, you don't have to be angry with someone, you don't have to disagree, but you can just have a debate. And they're shut down. We can debate here in Speaker's Corner fairly freely, but you can't debate anywhere else. You can't debate in Houses of Parliament, you can't debate in your council chambers or anything like that, because they just shut you down. They just shut you down. And of course these things as well, transphobia and homophobia, able to put people in positions who aren't capable of doing these positions. So we might have an LGBT person in the council, they put him there just on merits because he ticks all the boxes, not because that man can do the job, not because he can do the job. And that's happening all the time, all around the UK in every community. And all it does is divide communities. It builds animosity up between white, black, or brown and white, or black and brown, and that's all it does. And the government are really well at taking this and doing it. I mean, political correctness has led to the rape of thousands, tens of thousands of girls. Political correctness has ended up with people being killed and no one says nothing. Political correctness if you say something wrong about something, then people are threatening you with your life. And that happened in Batley, where a teacher thought he was doing his job, showed a picture of Mohammed. Wasn't right with the community. They came to that school, they threatened the teacher, they threatened to kill him, and nothing was done. Nobody was charged with anything. That teacher now doesn't live in Batley, lives somewhere else with a secret identity, and he was only a teacher. And when you look into the case, he was only doing what he'd done for the previous 10 years. So why did people have an issue with it now? You know what I mean? And these things are happening all over our country, and it just keeps our communities divided. Kills people, gets girls raped, women beaten, women, honour violence, never talked about in our councils or anything. But if anyone knows about the Banaz murder in Birmingham, a girl was chopped up, found dead. She told the police 2 weeks before that her family are planning to kill her. They didn't do nothing. And then she ended up being chopped up, buried in some yard. They didn't do anything. Right, they didn't do anything. So what happened with that? After the police investigation, 5 people were sent down for murder, but the police said there was 50 people involved. So why aren't them other 50 people been sent down or charged? It just doesn't work, and that is political correctness. That is the religion of political correctness. That's what it is. It's an evil thing. It's so evil, and people just don't realise how it divides our communities. And I talk about this all the time.
I have every right to stand here.
He's making
Don't shove me around. I will not be shoved around.
So,
nice.
Your party.
Gentle.
Yeah, he's making a speech. Yes, just give it 5 minutes. When he's finished, you can speak. All right.
My town of Oldham has had some of the worst segregation and lack of integration in the country. But these things have always been brought to the council and told to the council. But the council's politically correct. They don't want to upset a certain community, and they just leave it, which ended up us having the riots. And my town, the area where I lived and born, was burnt to the ground, and there was nothing really done. But the council just liked to blame the far right. That's what they did, they blamed the far right. But it was the council's inability to deal with the issues that led people here like that. So nothing to do with them initially, but the council. And this is across the board. This is councils across the United Kingdom. This is what they're like.
Can I ask a quick question?
No, not yet.
You have to be forced to intervene.
And I'm not gonna. I'll talk about integration, and I watched a video last week where a Pakistani lad was saying about integration, but I agreed with him because we might tell a certain people to integrate, but some people are that nobody says nothing about, and them are Jews, right? And just let me tell you, in Hackney, Diane Abbott's land, Hackney, 1,500 kids don't get schooled properly, Jewish kids. Health and safety in the school place, there's no health and safety. They're taught in basements and things like that. And if you want that for your kids, just carry on. But no one says anything, and if you do, you're anti-Semitic. But I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm just I want a better education for children, no matter where they come from in the UK. Illegal and unregistered schools are a blight to our country. They're a blight to our country. People don't even learn English. People don't learn proper values or anything like that, and they learn barbaric values. Birmingham last year, a school funded by the public, in the basement they found a chop shop where they female mutilate girls in the basement. This is in Birmingham. It's been easily searched up. Why did that happen? Because the council's politically correct. They won't check these schools. They won't make sure the safeguarding's right on them. And this is across the board. It's not one community. Lots of communities. I pointed to the Jewish community in Hackney. I pointed to the Muslim community in Oldham. And I'm guessing other communities across the UK are the same. And it's no good, guys. This is no good. You might be highly religious and all that, but if you think that is all right, then you're going down the wrong road. And it'll just end up civil war or violence on our streets. We've already seen it in Leicester between extreme Indians and Muslims. And when I watched reports on telly they had an Indian man on and a Muslim man on, and the Indian man said they were extreme Indians who've been let over with immigration, kicking off with the Muslims. We don't need it. We do not need that on the streets of the UK. It's wrong. And if anyone thinks it is right, then you're just going down the wrong road, guys. But anyway, again, my name's John Lawrence. We're running in local elections of our National Housing Party United Kingdom. We've run several good elections and we're confident of gaining seats in the future. Thank you very much.
Right, does anyone want to ask any questions?
He's got this son.
Back the topic for the one.
Political correctness that the mayor of Bradford, who is a Conservative mayor and a Muslim, said take all the gay flags down, gay pride month, take all the gay flags down. And he was suspended by the Conservative Party for that. Now he's apologised. Was that a dose of political correctness?
Well, yeah, he shouldn't have had to apologise. There is rules, actually. There is rules on flags in towns. You've got to need to look into it.
You mean to say...
Have you been over to Uni?
Yeah, I've been over there, popping back all afternoon. Been getting some good support, isn't it?
No, he didn't want him up. He didn't want him up.
That many people
But a lot of support from the
mayoral
Normans.
candidates of Liverpool at the same
Yeah, like lots of horn blowing, lots of people.
Because you're a far left
I mean,
you've called me a bloody communist. I'm not a far left extremist. I'm not a communist.
Gentle.
I'm pro-black. I'm pro the human nature. I'm pro the human race. Pro the human race.
Have you put any tyres around people's necks and burnt them alive?
You've asked that silly question before.
You support Winnie Mandela?
I don't support any violence.
You support
I don't support any violence.
the Mandela necklace. The Mandela necklace.
You support Mandela. You said earlier you support Mandela.
But yes, because he was fighting for freedom for the majority population.
So it's all right that he puts rubber tyres around black guys who don't join him.
You're going live now?
Right, whatever. If that's the kind of thing you're into,
That's 3 hours,
you need
isn't
to
it?
go to another country where there's war. We don't want war here. We don't want people burned up with tyres.
Right, that's that question. Any more questions?
He wants to close the meeting before any further.
No, we're doing another speech actually.
All right, thank you very much for that one.
I'd like to say here, remember this is the home of free speech. If people want to interrupt, shouldn't bother about it. It's just free speech. This is Speaker's Corner.
Yeah, no, but standing in front of the camera.
I'll stand in front of the camera. I'm standing in front of the camera.
I was told over there that I'm 55 on the list.
He's been heckling us from about 10 minutes ago. And we can tell him to go away as
This
well.
learns you how to be able to combat it when you're at Speaker's
Well
Corner.
said,
This is a learning.
I'm not sure I want to fucking listen to you.
No, but we had someone here.
It's okay.
You're a rebel.
Me every week, bro.
You are a rebel.
I know all about Speaker's Corner.
I've shown you my photo
It's not a
of
competition.
Your turn now.
I'm trying to get some...
27 years in prison for the colour of his skin, like him, like Barack Obama. Well, so do people at war blow up trains.
Is he not your mate now?
If you,
Oh, I've got free speech.
If you-
I can agree to disagree.
He's interrupting him.
if you were bit,
He's true.
don't push me around, you old'em bloody told'em.
Keep your distance, guys.
Meat pie, sausage roll, come on Oldham, give us a go.
I told them old'em.
Not a bad rugby team.
If you were bingo first,
I didn't realise that was touching him.
I'm in the question.
Do you want to fight for it? He literally just said, do you want to fight for it?
No, I won't be a terrorist. I'm not being a terrorist. I'm fighting now, and I'm fighting by making speeches.
you've got nothing to worry about. Then,
Film this. Film this. I am under attack in my country.
Like where? This paranoia.
No, there's attacks happening everywhere. We've got the United Nations, we've got unlimited immigration, we've got the WHO, we've got fake pandemics, we've got vaccines that are killing people.
Have you had the jab? How many jabs have you had?
None.
I've had 5 or 6.
Hey.
What do you want to talk about?
What are you guys talking about?
Talking about issues?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I'd understand if you had two. I'd understand if you had two, but 5 and 6, you really haven't fucking learned, have you?
Hey, get closer.
Jabs. You really didn't learn. I understand that people might have had 1 or 2. Fear porn was 24/7, but having 5 and 6, wow.
60,000 died with it.
Oh yeah.
Related to the
Oh
pandemic,
yeah.
to COVID.
Yeah.
We got the worst record in Europe regarding deaths through COVID.
It wasn't. It wasn't with COVID though, is it?
I'm telling you. This black man.
So we got the jib jab before everyone else did in Europe, yeah. So you know you're whatever, well, and then we had worse death rates.
Lying cunt.
Yeah, come over here, because we're interrupting them. Come on, come over here. We'll chat. We'll chat. Come over here.
His deputy had to go and scoop up after him when he was.
Yo, come this way. Come over here.
How much are you paying me for this?
You're a communist, for Christ's sake.
Hustling me around, you rascal. Go and get married and divorced again. Go and get married and get divorced. Married and divorced within 3 months. There's the example. British language.
Hey, who touched him? Who touched him?
And in front of you. So what are we here for today? So we're here for today because we're only our staff. Thank you very much. Right, so we're here today, fighting for the youngsters. I'm fighting for my kids. I've got 4 kids, 6 sexual twins, single parents.
Oh damn, I've been on flip.
Why did I take them out of school? Because it's full of psychopaths and lunatics, right? We want the Muslims on board on this, right? Teaching the boys and girls they can change sex. We're teaching them.
Homosexuality is okay.
No, it's a second. And you look at the Bible, it's just as a Christian party, look, see it? So I'm not going to actually go along with homosexuality.
Why not?
Because we're a Christian party.
Carry on, Joe.
So I respect your views.
1.5 million gay people in this country. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender. A+. There are 1.5 million. There are 260,000 people with a different gender to their birth certificate. 260,000 people with a different gender to their birth certificate. What are you going to do with them? Tell them what you're going to do with them.
He's going to tell you.
He's going to
tell you. So shut up.
Are you going to stop castration again? People were castrated for being gay. People were castrated for being gay.
Yeah, we'll fucking castrate them all.
Behind the camera.
I haven't done military service with a rifle over my shoulder for fuck all.
Right, okay. We already got chemical castration. It's called astrazine. Right, it's turning the frigging frogs gay. Right? We're all being turned gay chemically. Our kids are being turned gay, right, through indoctrination at school.
Not possible, you ignorant prat.
Oh, I'm an ignorant prat?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, why wasn't I converted to heterosexuality then when I was a homosexual this high, you Why? My mother and father were heterosexual. My 2 brothers were heterosexual. My sister was heterosexual. The whole world was heterosexual.
Until they introduced astrazine.
Why wasn't I converted?
Are they as crazy as you? Are they as crazy as you?
Why wasn't I converted?
I don't know.
Thank God you never have children and
Anyway, I'll give you your 2 minutes,
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, because he won't let anyone speak. He won't let anyone speak.
And you get in front of my mate here, he wants to sit there and and another one there, and my other daughter there.
All right. Now he's going to give his speech.
He just interrupts.
You fought for the freedom of speech, now let him speak.
Now let people film it as well. Let people film it.
Thank you for Thank you for your service, sir.
Jostle me around. only just fucking started.
All right, thank you for your service, sir. You fought for freedom of speech. Now let him speak. So he can speak.
Thing is,
you fought for freedom. You fought for freedom. So let him have freedom.
excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. No, you're so close to the camera work. You're not part of it. There. Stand back, please. What? Why have you got to be so close to everyone?
Right, so here we go. So that's one of the attacks on us, right? We've got another attack from the WHO, right? WHO are going to take sovereignty in our country by next May, according to Andrew Bridgen. Right, so next May onwards, annual election in the next 18 months. Sunak's been brought in, which is another attack on our democracy, if you call it democracy, right? We all elected Boris Johnson. He turned out to be a eugenicist. Not all of us. Right? Well, he turned out to be a eugenicist. Then they got rid of him, and then they put Sunak in Truss. Truss beat him. Right? She was in for 48 hours, and mysteriously the Queen dies. Right? And then for a month, Parliament is closed. So they all get mind moulded into bereavement for the Queen. And then we've got to bring Charles in, who's been knocking about with paedophiles half his life, right? But you know, we've got to forget about that, haven't we? We've got to forget about that. So eventually, right, Charles gets his stuff, you know, and he becomes the king. And then Kwasi Kwarteng has to do a mini right? And they cause the stock market to go crazy. Because the British people are going to which is fake, right, won't go away. So he goes in and they bring in Jeremy Cunt. Sorry, Jeremy Cunt. Right, and then he's now the Chancellor of the Exchequer. Truss goes, and they bring in the that lost to the Conservative membership. So don't tell me that is a coup d'etat by the Bank of England, a fake financial crisis. We saw an attempted coup d'etat yesterday in Russia. Right, we saw it. Kroslin, Yevgeny, whatever his name is. What? They're all Friday and then by Sunday. Didn't you know that? They want to keep the market safe. They start on a Friday, they're over by Sunday. Right? And basically, he's been moaning for ages, and they should have sacked him. But every leader in the world has to worry about their generals. Think of General Patton, right? Who wanted to do those commie bastards and go marching through Russia. Soviet Union, right? So and he kept saying it. General MacArthur. We're not talking about MacArthur. Well, you sure? And then what happened? He had a car accident. He's dead. Think of Giorgio Surkov, because he was the one that actually won World War II. Right? He absolutely hated him. And they done their first Red Square victory parade in June 1945. Guess what Zhukov done when he came in? He was on a white horse. They've never seen Scipio, who won the Battle of Samos in Africa against Hannibal, and he was known as Scipios Africanus because he defeated Hannibal in Africa. Right? The Romans hated him. All the hierarchy in Rome hated him. They wouldn't let him go back to Rome because he was the great leader. He could have been the great Roman Caesar. So he was farmed off to his the MOD won't give me enough artillery. They only had 20 saying get rid of him, get rid of him. I thought like he was playing the red herring, right? But he wasn't. He was just a false. He was just a complete fucking lunatic. I think he's a complete lunatic. Anyway, it got stopped. But you know what? No one got killed. Not one person got killed.
Did. Yeah, they did.
Because they never got killed, right? I think that man that's running that country in Russia, he's got something about him, mate. 1/3 of the world's minerals are in Russia. 1/3. They got more minerals in Russia, more commodities in Russia than they got in Crimea. The West, NATO. Right, the West. Put in the Donbass, 300 miles. So these are the attacks, right, that we're facing in our country. Where are they standing? The National Front. They're a nationalist party, but they stand Britain first. around on a battle bus in the northeast of England trying to collect money. And they stand in this free
Side of the family. It's always the same people.
Wow.
I care for you. My compassion for you. Receive my power for you. Do you know what is funny? What is funny is because you are looking for what you need.
Right. How long was I down for? Right. 20 seconds. Oh. Fell off a cliff, reception.
He loves you. He loves you. He loves you. He loves He loves you. He loves you. He loves you. That's why he died. He loves you. He loves you. That's why. Let me ask you a question. He loves you. He loves you. First of all, under the captain.
Yeah, we're full up on reception now. It's amazing what 50 foot does and me sitting down. So.
No, that's not okay.
You having a piss by there, boss? Having a piss by there? You taking a piss? It's a fucking criminal offence. You're busking for a start and you're pissing by here. Yeah, well, it's against Royal Parks anyway, busking, and I've got it on video. I've got it on video. There's kids walking around and everything. Fucking degenerates.
Over 100 years ago, the actual biggest surge was taking place in the world.
Sorry, chaps, I'm just sorting some stuff out. There we go.
And be prepared for major events which are soon to take place in our world, then take a free copy of The Great Control. This book is a bestseller and has sold millions of copies worldwide. But for those who are not
No to you. Update, don't worry. It actually, on this subject, it wouldn't matter who was in power. They're all going to follow that globalist World Economic Forum sort of line. You know, it's like obviously now, if they voted out the global on those specific Sorry? Yeah. It's quite hilarious because he's the most liberal Muslim in the world in some ways. You know, with the progressiveness. I mean, they wouldn't call him a Muslim, a lot of Muslims, would they? They'd say, no, he ain't one. They'd say he's a milk chocolate one. They would. And that's what they call him in Speaker's Corner. The very sort of pious Muslims, they call other Muslims milk chocolate because they're not real Muslims. It's like a slur. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's very quiet today. I come about once a month, but yeah, it's crazy. It's very, very religious. A bit too religious. You know. The good old days of debating strawberry jam, raspberry jam, which is the best. It's gone. It's not there now. It's all Momo this, Momo that, Jesus that, Jew this.
You should listen to everyone uses this much to right now. An American comedian called George Carlin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do like it.
Spicy.
Very spicy.
That's what you want, isn't it? That's what you want.
And they said, this is what he said 50
wouldn't get away with it today. Comedy's dead now. I normally come up about once a month to Speaker's Corner. There's a couple of speakers at Speaker's Corner today. Yeah, I normally come up to Speaker's Corner, but I knew you guys was going on as well, so at Marble Arts, just around the corner. So. 250 years. Yeah. Have a lovely day, ladies. Happening, Wells?
Hello, hello.
How you doing, mate? You good?
Not too bad. Do you want to give a little...
Someone asked you early on. Someone said, anyone seen Wills? I said, no, I haven't.
Rundown of what's happened so far today, and what do you think of this? What's going on here?
Well, personally, this has gone really well today, I think. If you look at the response from the normies and the cars, you see, the protesters getting a very good response from the normies, and it's only going to get better. We knew what it was like for Kung Flu and how slow it started, and then it picked up. And this is very early stages, and Yeah, I can see the normies. They're gonna catch on quick.
And do you want to give people a quick rundown of what the ULEZ is and what its implications are?
It's to do with emissions. I don't know the exact thing, but you need to be under like 1.4, 1.4 in diesel, I think. I mean, that takes out so many cars. And the cost it is to produce a car makes no sense when you actually break down what it costs to make a new car with all the new materials. You're better off keeping your old car for 10 years than you would ever be to replace a car, but they're forcing it now, aren't they?
And how does this impact the average person or the lower class or working class person?
Well, it's clearly a tax on the poor. If I pay £12.50, I can drive. Pretty simple. So I'm paying money today, but the reality is, you couldn't do that every day, could you?
Exactly. Not if you're a normal
They're
person.
forcing you out of vehicles. It's a tax on the poor, a clear tax on the poor.
And can I ask, you pay this money and then are you sort of absolved?
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I tutor kids in history and we've been going through the Reformation and the Catholic Church. Have you heard of indulgences?
Right, yeah.
You pay the church some money, you got your ticket to heaven, you're absolved of all of your sin. Is this the same sort of thing?
Yeah. I mean, Bill Gates says the same thing when he says, well, I pay it off with air miles and what I do, planting trees. I mean, it's pathetic. Yeah, it's a tax on the poor, and I really do. I mean, you've got to see the expensive cars people are on as well. You know, 100 grand cars, massive cars, and they're all up on it. They're all up for it now, like the Audi there and the Q7. And yeah, it's really good to see. It's really good to see.
How does this relate to the World Economic Forum and 15-minute cities?
Well, it's got everything to do with the World Economic Forum. I mean, it's like Oxford, you know, they vote out the council, whoever will come in will follow the globalist line. It doesn't matter. So if you're thinking the Conservatives or Labour or Liberal, they ain't. They're all going to follow that WAF line. And, unless people actually wake up, they start down. The time is now. Unless something radical happens in the next 2 to 3 years, we're fucked.
And the 15-minute cities plan, do you want to explain a little bit about how that works?
Well, in Oxford, the way they do it in Oxford, I believe, you can correct me or not, you can leave, each household has 100 times you can leave your quarter, your open prison, your sector, yeah? Unless you have special prison from the council, and if you do leave more than 100 times your quarter, you will be fined. I think the fine is £70 or £90. So basically, I'd call it a 15-minute open prison because you can leave it, but you can't. You know, it's like the Oxford councillor said, oh, there's no actual physical barriers. It doesn't matter. I got done speeding in South Wales in a 20 zone and all that bollocks, right? 2 days later, it was through the post, and that's now. So they don't need barriers and gates and ramps. They'll just do you. They'll get it through the post.
I hear from credible sources that there has been some initiative taken with regards to these cameras.
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts on the initiative that has been taken?
I did see a social media video this week. I believe a 10mm bit and a Torx 30 is the requirements needed. I wouldn't recommend that at all, condone that sort of behaviour. But he seems to be rather profitable. He harvested a lot, should we say. There's many ways to skin a cat, like stick a box on top, you know, game over. And then when they move the box, you just put it back on top. You know, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, that wouldn't be criminal damage, would it?
I don't think it would be.
Civil disobedience, is that still available in the UK?
How many of these cameras do you think have actually been taken down? Because I've heard that they're trying to play down the figures of the amount of cameras, but I've heard that a huge amount of them have been taken out of action.
Well, if that is the case, it's horrifying. But it really needs a concerted effort from near enough everyone to stand up and do your bit. Now, sticking a box on top of a camera, I believe, is not anything unlawful about that. I mean, if everyone walked their dog and then went past the camera and every day put a box on top of it, it's going to cause massive problems for them. So there's many ways to skin a cat, and I hope the public think wisely.
How have you been?
Thanks so much.
You've got a haircut, it looks great.
Well, yeah, sort
of. Excellent. Have you lost weight as well?
A bit of weight. That's because I'm not eating the shit I used to.
Look at him. Look at him. Okay, what's the secret to your new...
running out of savings. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? No more takeaways.
I know, that's what it's like, you know, I still can't put anything on.
Did you see my live from Ely a couple weeks ago?
I didn't see your live. Was that at one of the Knox protests?
No, it was at the Ely riots when in Cardiff.
What happened there?
Two kids on an electric bike crashed it, and either they were being chased or followed by the police, or they were the people are arguing or what actually went on, but they died. And there was a riot that went on, and I was the only one who managed to film it. So any footage you see is my footage, but I didn't sell any of my footage, they just used it.
They stole it?
They stole it.
Well, we've got to do something about that eventually and come after them. May I ask you a favour?
Yeah.
Would you be kind enough to take this over for a second?
Yeah.
I just want to go to Sainsbury's and get a drink.
Yeah, do me a favour, give me a drink.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, hold that.
Oh, proper.
Yeah. No, you'll be your money.
No, don't worry about it.
Give me a can of lemonade or something, yeah? Cheers. Right, well, there we are. Hello in the chats. I'm ignoring my chat now and looking on to resistances. I'm not very good at this tripod business. Oh, hey! Rolling coal! He's rolling coal! Oh!
Oh yeah, that's going to be...
He was rolling coal! He done that on purpose. Whoa, whoa. How are you going on reception? Well, you've locked yours in, have you? You've locked yours in. Nice to see Resistance back online, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. It's getting a lot of support. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. There you go. Done it.
Did you manage to take the bus?
Sorry?
Did you manage to take a picture of the bus?
No.
Oh no.
The one that broke down.
Yeah, the one smoking.
No, no, I didn't.
Yeah, I think he wants us to swap up us, but the buses are
I don't know. I don't know where he's been hiding. You'll have to ask him. I'm sure you'll release a video, so you'll answer the question once. I realised when I asked him the question, I was like, oh, God, he doesn't want to go through that now.
Never do a group photograph. He wants everybody in the middle, please.
There you go, ice cold.
Cheers, man.
There we go.
Thank you.
Exchanges no Robin, no exchange.
Oh.
People marching in a certain direction.
Yeah, having a photo.
A few police around.
Oh. Cheers, Will.
Is there going to be some sort of speech?
So no, he said a photo.
Some of you can't talk about it. Some of you come outside. That's it. You've got a nice big ring.
Structural diesel, didn't you?
Is that how ring? Come on, guys. Right, so King. Guys, I'm ready to meet. Sorry, guys. I want to pick a side with a big thing. Spin it over, spin it over.
Okay.
I'm going to keep this clear, so photographers, you can step back a bit, they're going to get more people in it, if that's right. We're going to have a nice big long day. So, right, if you can see me, stand behind me, if you take a picture, so you can get away in.
Yeah, I can't be bothered doing all that. It's too bloody hot.
Let's get everyone in.
It's too hot.
Boys and girls, mums and dads, ladies and gentlemen, and anybody else I may have missed. I have a shit mood. Excuse my language. I'm going to sit on the floor, is that alright?
Wellesley!
I need more coffee, I think. Come in, Nick. Last time you're real radio, James.
Someone clip that then if they want to, Lisa. Clip that if you want to.
How you doing, guys and girls? Is everyone cheer? Get your arms up in the air.
Wellesley, I'm going over the corner. It's too hot. Oh, it's so hot. Sorry. Is that Krings? Tickets, here we go, buy and sell any of your tickets. Here we go, tickets, buy and sell any of your tickets.
Men who occupy positions of trust are watching the relations that exist among the nations. They observe the intensity that is taking possession of every earthly element, and they recognize that something great and decisive is about to take place, that the world is on the verge of a stupendous crisis.
Oh, let's sit in the shade for a minute under a tree. There we go, that'll do by there somewhere. Oh, it's yeah, hopefully I've changed the settings, so hopefully that's better now. Okay, sorry. I'll be off now. Yeah, we're going up.
It was insane.
Okay. Busy, yeah.
You will have life.
Where do you want to go? District lines. Like
Okay, chat. I know you're back now because the numbers are coming back. The numbers, my reception.
They're strengthening for the last great crisis. Great changes are soon.
I'm going to close this down, I think.
And the final movements will be rapid ones.
I got reception over here, but it's hard to film and try and keep cool and everything else. So I go over speakers and I got no reception at the moment. Quite disappointing. I don't know why. So. Okay. Can you approve with the sticker?
Clearly not.
What did it say? Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I mean, I was live streaming anyway. I'm not filming because of you. I just thought what was so offensive about the sticker.
Well, you've just got to stop the spread of this bollocks mind virus.
Can you explain a bit more?
Well, you get these weird conspiracy theorists who
right.
had something strange happen in their life, usually. That's not what I said. To remove their point. Well, no, because it's tied to you. That would be assault.
No, I could tie it to you. It's just over your head. That was actually stuck on there. No. Was it stuck on there or not?
Well, you can find it first.
Was that stuck on there?
Yeah, but I'm allowed to do that.
Don't.
You're not allowed to remove something of mine. That would be.
You just stole my sticker.
Well, you should have left it out here.
You should have fucking offensive.
You want to report it to the police, that's fine.
No, you're not worth it.
Yeah, it was a sticker. It was a sticker. Yeah, well, it was something to do with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Yeah, I know, but that's not the point.
I know. I'll have a look around and see if I can find another sticker. Because odds on you won't have them all. You're staying with me for a bit longer. Let's see if I can. Oh, there it is over there. He's that one as well. What does that? It is the same one. He said that one as well. So I don't know. Let's cross the road. No. No, I'm determined to find that sticker now, so let's have a look around. Yeah, we got good reception around here, I'm sure you all agree. It's so hard to see the screen, it's very difficult to keep an eye on the for some reason it's not showing how long my stream's been, and it's not showing me how many people I got in the chat. It's telling me how strong my signal is. And I know how much he lost a lot of people. It was buffering for a while, but there we go. Well, we got reception, and I'm inquisitive to find out what was on my sticker, which I don't know. If he's had them all. I'm looking for it, can't find it. No. They're so precious, these types, aren't they? You know, ripping, you know, stickers down profusely, every inch of it. Can't let them have some free speech, can they? It's a pity that guy jumped in, because I think that person was going to say something, but he's just trying to. No, I can't see any stickers. No, I'm looking. Looks like he walks past that post every day. They're all ripped down. Whatever was on there. Yeah, you might have misgendered that person there. You know, it's got a fucking stubble. Yeah, no. Oh, I could jump in there. Just chill out a minute. Flags. It always raises sort of my just let him walk around, don't I? I ain't fucking walk around, enough walking today. Right, let's close this down. Sorry it wasn't what was advertised, but then I think that's the nature of a live stream, meaning, you know, so that's how that cookie crumbles. Like, I wasn't expecting what I was expecting at Ely, so, you know, you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, last month it was pretty tense, and the month before that it was even worse when I was there. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. So thanks everyone for tuning in. And I'll go live as soon as something comes up good. Take care everyone, and question everything.